Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go do another thing over here. Wait, before the power goes out again. Good thing up. Alright, I'll be right back, Ma. I'll be right back. I gotta go check on something. Hey, you ready? Ready, Ma? I should probably blow my nose. Let me blow past that screen in case I have bats in the cave, Ma. Don't need to be showing the nice folks bats in the cave, Ma. Hi, Stanley. What's out there? Is the dirty, dirty shit stain out there, Stanley? Huh? Is that Mama's disappointment out there? Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Heyoka empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. I like to vent. Oh, that's right. Hold on a second. I'm preoccupied. Oh, I gotta leave that one alone. Anyway, so how you doing, Artie Pants? Artie Pants is living a good life? Yeah, he said, Mom, you drove me around the country, Ma. Now I'm on 3 pills because of my liver, Ma. You know, I got gallbladder on the right frequencies on his playlist. I got a right frequency playlist because he's got liver problems. See, I know. I tried to, that's the thing. I just understand how stuff works. And the way I look at it is like when we create stress in our environment, and he was the runt of 9 puppies. He was the smallest, so he took on he emotionally fed his mom and his 8 siblings with his essence. That's why he came to the world with less than. I know that. I did that for mom. Huh, ma? Because mom was under a lot of stress when she was pregnant with me, and I don't even know the circumstances of which of the conception. I haven't gotten the answers to those knowings yet. So, maybe I'll ask my dad if he would write a letter, and if he doesn't want to tell me what really happened, if he could write it a letter, and then at least after he's gone and he never has to see me again, then maybe I could still know. Because mom shut that part off of her mind. So my entrance to this world was not a happy event. It was not blessed with her parents present and my dad there in the waiting room with cigars. It was her alone. And then when she was because I was born cesarean, she was such a tiny woman, the doctor cut her uterus in half, took out one of her ovary, and created an imbalance in her so they could perpetuate this storyline of false hormones. Just more stuff people did to get rich. It caused a lot of problems. Still causes problems in my life because my brother is so stuck about being pissed about shit that happened when we were 4 or 5 years old, when she didn't even know what to do. 2 kids. 2 born with 2 club feet. It hurts to walk. How is she going to support her family? She tried to find the man to support her. It's a sad, sad story. A lot of people have it. It's a perpetuated cycle of drug, alcohol, chasing sensations, fucking and chucking. Yeah. Mom's laughing over it. I forget you're there sometimes, Mom. I go off on I gotta be mindful about what I say. My mom's in the room. So, I didn't even get held by my mom. People make fun about people that didn't get held when they were babies. I was one of those. I didn't even meet mom until you woke up 3 days later after a surgery. So I was on this planet 3 days, and it's like, oh, hi, here I am. Buh! And, Dad wasn't there. He didn't come down until I think I was on planet for a week before he made it down. This is your daughter. And I was like this little carbon copy of him, only I was a girl. And it is funny because his firstborn son was a Virgo, so he got all the feminine energy. And my brother never wanted to do the rootin' tootin' stuff that I did. But he didn't he could have just done it with me, but he went a different direction. And I think he feels bad. See, I've seen it too many times. When I was younger, I always watched the old people. I always watched the elders. And how they reacted in life. And you got those that feel so bad about everything, all the shitty shit that they've done in their life, that they're wasted in a bottle. And they're so stuck in a different time that they're just keep reliving that one thing that made their whole life instead of creating, that's what sustains me, is because life is hard and it gets sad sometimes, man. It's sad losing, because my critters are getting older, and it's like it's a edge of a cliff that's coming up quick on me, and And they're all, everything is love 'em while you got 'em, but you know, it's we're always on borrowed time. Is the way I look at it. Everything's pretty much, if you love something, it's a heartbreak waiting to happen, because you get so heartbreaking about missing them until you die too, and then you all go out and have a big old party in the ethers. Is the way I look at it, and you know. But just, you know, these dogs have sustained me. They've carried me through the hardest part of my life, the hardest, most loneliest part. I was scrolling on my Facebook pictures, and it like all the joy, all of the companionship. Like when I can't make friends with people. It is so hard for me. Either I don't want to fucking hang out with them, or they don't want to hang out with me, you know, or the people that I do want to hang out with, they're ambitious like me. They're so busy, it's just hard to make things line up. Either way, it's a very lonely existence, and if I didn't have mom and all the critters, you know, this I very well could have been one of those people that just died in a bottle too, you know? And it happens too much. And people just slough it off, and it's not a big deal, and it doesn't really, you know, and it causes so many problems, so many health problems. It causes so many problems of distortion of perception. You know, people think that everything's great all the time, and their whole life is imploding. You know, they don't pay their bills. You know, they're just always chasing that sensation, and it's just, there's so many people doing it collectively that's a different freaking edge of a cliff that's coming up on people real quick. Excuse me a moment, I gotta blow my nose again. Stanley! Stanley! You are the cutest cat, Stanley, in the world. So things are getting foggy. Timelines are ending. Timelines are shifting. It's like, I refer to it. Oh, I didn't blow my nose yet. Excuse me. Yeah? You agree about the timeline thing? I miss Allie's food. Mom, you miss Allie's food too, huh? Her meat pies, her chicken chipotle meat pies. We had one for dinner last night, and then I made Mom this chicken pot pie. And the chicken pot pie is good. I do not dispute that. It's good. It's hearty. Mom likes them. She says she likes Allie's pies better. Here, Mom, sit in the middle so Benny can't get up while you eat. Here, just eat this. Eat these. There's days that happen that it's like a deck of cards, and there's so many timelines of potentials of which way the future of whoever is having the experience is headed. There's so many things so I take days like, and power went off again today. It was only about an hour and a half though. They were pretty good at their response time, but I keep getting notifications about power being out, you know, and it's going to be 4 or 6 hours and stuff like that, and we're not in that position, so that's not our timeline. My buddy in California, he's Aries too, at Ravens, and he posted earlier that there's a storm, knocked out cell service, so he went up the hill. I'll probably use his buddy's internet, but let people know that he'll be out for the unforeseen. So this is happening. So his placements are congruent with mine, with the interruption of service and utilities and things like that. So we're having this same experience, and then these other people, like my opposite, like, so I'm down. I'm like, I have been so off planet the last 4 days, because everything's intermittent where I'm at. It's very unstable. It's a very unstable. My neighbor's unstable. The weather's kind of You know, there's a lot of thunderstorms, a lot of kinetic energy. That comes from us. Because you got all these people on these crucial points on the ley lines that are collectively sitting, and they're all stirred up, and then there's weather's all stirred up, and it's Cancer season, water, fluid, induction, emotions, like waves in the ocean. Deep as the waves in the ocean. So, how's that, Ma? Oh, you like it better now? Okay, good deal. She was like, nah. I think it burned. I was pretty much out of the oven. I have to blow on it, but now it's cooled down a lot for her. Good girl, Luna. So, what did I call today's talk? The abuser, the abuse of the power trippers. Here it comes. I started talking about this back in videos. I probably have playlists. They're in the playlist. It's so hard. They think intelligence artificial is like so useful, and it's just convoluted because it's just technology is just yeah, it's just so random, and people think it's so weird. But and people have so much faith in it. But let's just go through some of the headlines of what's going on in the world today. Of some of the things in my algorithm. I don't know. I'd love it if people put stuff in the comments about what's going down, like in your algorithm. This is stuff that comes up on my feed. Oh, there's still wildfires in Canada. Okay. Roseanne Barr insists nobody died in the Holocaust. Okay. That's the timeline she's on. She's been given all the data, all the information that presents that. I gotta go get me a sausage roll tomorrow, man. I can't stop thinking about those things. She makes these sausage rolls in the flakiest, freaking yummiest crust. I got these lettuce boats. I want to try and bring one of these lettuce boats and nestle the sausage roll in the lettuce and give it that extra like crunch with the oh yeah, that's what I want to do. Oh man, I ain't going today. I ain't going nowhere today. I already said that. All right, so road rate. So some of the stuff that's happening on the frequency, latitude, longitude, stuff like that, of where I live. I don't really like this song. I like Lauryn Hill though. Guarding the Gates. We'll listen to that one. Road rage shooting incident in Albuquerque. There's a dude that freaking worked at like a Sonic or something in the drive-thru that was selling coke or some kind of junky drug, and he miscounted. And so he like gave the wrong person their what they ordered, and she ended up like biting into her hot dog or something or whatever she got, and there was like cocaine in it. It's funny, freaking dude. It's like the whole world's Babylon. We're gonna be Babylon for a while. It's gonna seep into where everybody is. Everybody's gonna get a chance to have that experience. Everybody's gonna get a chance to ride the crazy train. Why should we have only be the ones having on the fun, Ma? Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's College World Series season. I gotta tell the story. Every year I gotta tell the story about my experience when I worked at the Jesuit University, Creighton University. It pretty much runs Omaha. All the everything's a club, man. So when I worked there, my boss, JD Rummel, he still works there, you know. The dude's been freaking collecting freaking, you know, your dumb kid's money for freaking 25 years, 30 years, however many years he's been there. You know, just sits at a desk and, you know, does whatever he wants. And he was talking about what it was like. I think the first year I was working at the student service desk there is like the geek squad for the freaking people that don't give a shit about their stuff. They just want to get by, and they treat equipment, so they treat stuff that's supposed to serve them so terrible. I've seen it my whole life. And so he's like, okay, it's College World Series, because you know, you work in these big companies. I'm in IT, man. We got to go, you know, if you wanted tickets. I was always the one, like, I fucking hate sports. That shit's stupid. The fact that all these people, like thousands of people, like shower, get dressed, get in their cars, all go to this freaking energy suck of a source place, put all their effort into watching people play mind-numbing fucking sport. Baseball is just lame, you know. And it's and then like, okay, go home, go eat after, drink, do whatever, and then go back to your, it's like, I think about all the things that all those people could have fucking built a house. You know what I mean? Like, you put thousands of people, they could have fucking, like, from beginning to end, in 2.5 hours, built a fucking house for an old lady on the street or some shit. You know what I mean? That is the life suck, the energy suck. That is the imbalance in human beings about going after and chasing sensations and doing whatever they want instead of fucking helping people and living in a service-minded capacity. So anyway, Benny, stop. Are you done eating, Mom? No. Okay. So, stop. Go. Get. So he said, okay, we gotta lock down the internet. We gotta lock down our wire. We gotta notch up the security on campus because it's College World Series. And that is one of the peak high times of human trafficking. This is what my boss was saying. So the human traffickers come in and freaking use wireless networks, and they know how to do this shit. They can stop these people, but look how many people the system serves. They will never stop it because it serves their beast. The beast inside them of ego, easing God out. Hey, maybe don't drink that beer and eat that hot dog. Maybe take your kids to the park and go walk around and do something active and teach them how important it is to be physically fit. Nope. So, anyway, it's going to get goofy. It's going to get crazy. Not because I want it to. I just read energy. I did a cool thing right before I started this talk. It was Robert Phoenix on his talk this morning. He said, I said, hey, okay, hey, in the chat, and he said, oh, hey, third eye activated. Sorry I couldn't get you on the show the other night. It would be good to talk to you. So what I did is I took a clip of what he said, and I shared it over on Twitter, because he's more active over on Twitter, and then I tagged him in it. So I bet it won't be too long here before my background is going to be next to Robert Phoenix, and we're going to be having a conversation about how I feel about things. So that's, God bless you, Ma. You need a Kleenex? Yeah? And that'll be cool. And I know one day I'm going to have conferences here in Taos one day. I'm going to invite people of all kinds of different backgrounds to come and hang out and share their experience, their strength, and their hope, and how they see the world and the trajectory and how they're going to present it, you know? Because all these people have a little piece about how we're going to make heaven on earth and how to take power from the control freaks. The people that got put in charge because of who they know, not what they know. We got too many very unqualified people that have put themselves in positions of power by very, very disingenuous means, and the shift is coming, yeah. So people like me are going to find other people out there that have lived in their integrity, that have been steadfast, that have followed good orderly direction, didn't go the dirtbag scumbag way, and we're going to come in and we're going to be like, okay, now let's rebuild. I would love to recruit people that I have known from the last however many decades of my life, to invite them out and contribute and make and because I know people that have like companies that have like I mean, I can't stand the freaking Huskers and shit like that, but that don't mean I don't know the dude that freaking didn't build the stadium, you know? So, I don't care. I mean, people that have done big things, I find them, so. And I'm ready to start making connections with these people, too. So, things are going to be good. I hope people stay tuned, you know? I got through the rough years. I got a couple more rocky, you know, just like, oh, you know, sad stuff coming. That's just such as life, you know. And then I'm going to be real busy. So for those of you that have been steadfast and hung out with me and watched me in my hard planetary alignments and stuff, thank you. And I'm going to be having a birthday party. I'm going to be 50 this next year. So I want to invite people at Taos. They got direct flights to the airport. Just come on down and my friend's gonna cater for it. I'm gonna pay for the first 100 people to eat, and then whoever I'm gonna invite the whole town. So whoever wants to come out, anybody after that 100 people, you know, it's on you. But she's got freaking gyros and meat pies, and so I mean, oh god, her menu's so good, man. I got it. Everything in moderation, you know. But I'm also up to sets of 300 now. So I eat a sausage roll. I do a couple of sets of 300 with my 20-pound dumbbell. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take a bite because I'm gonna go. All right. Thanks for hanging out. It's about all I got for now. I'll be over right, Dave.